we've now got some details in terms of hardware stats from the Steam hardware surveys, which I found today. I don't know when this was updated, but it must have been recently, because they recently added the Valve Index to their stats now. So between the August in 2018 and January 2020, these are the most popular headsets used on Steam, and I'll work my way from the bottom to the top. So,
oh boy, bottom. Whoa, can we guess?
So this is 0.01% users of Steam are using this headset, and that is this is the Huawei VR headset.
The heck is that?
They made one?
Didn't even know they had a VR headset.
Had a headset.
So I guess this must be in China. I don't know.
Because, as I said, Steam is like you can use it in China.
Yeah.
And do we know how many people this is tested on? Did they disclose that information?
This is just percentage of like users. I think they've got SteamVR installed or something similar like that.
Sorry, this data comes from the Steam hardware survey.
Yeah,
that comes
this is
out?
official data from Steam.
Yeah,
official.
Because they publish
the one
that regularly.
that people filled in the survey, right? But we don't know.
No, you have to.
No.
So no. So when you log in on Steam, you can say like, hey, I want to share that data, or I don't. So for example, I share my data.
Collected.
So but there are also a lot of people who do not do that. So that's like the blind.
Yeah, so we don't know what the total number is then.
But it gives a good metric, I think. Gives a good idea.
Maybe unsurprising that the Huawei users are not allowing them to spy on them.
0.01%. So 0.06% is the HTC Vive Cosmos.
Oh, God damn it. That hurts.
So it is alive.
It is alive, but not doing very well.
Wow.
Next up is 0.08% is the Oculus Rift Dk1.
Yeah, that's
So there's more DK1 users on SteamVR than there is HTC Vive Cosmos users.
Amazing.
That's crazy.
Amazing.
That's crazy.
That's Palmer popping a cork right there.
Yeah.
That's champagne, buddies.
That's cool.
So next is 0.41% is the Oculus Rift Dk2.
Yeah, I know.
In at 2.01% is the HTC Vive Pro. 7.22% is the Valve Index. And I think, for a headset that's only been out, 6 months? A little bit longer?
But that's normally right.
It shows another problem for HTC
months.
Vive, though.
Yeah, pretty
Because
good.
that means that people rather buy the Valve Index than they buy the HTC Vive Pro, which I think makes sense.
Yeah, although the Vive does do pretty well, which I'll come on to shortly. 8.05% is Windows Mixed Reality, so that includes all the different headsets from the different manufacturers. 24, this is a big jump now, so from 8% to 24.34% is Oculus Rift S.
Yeah.
So that's a really big jump.
That one's been growing like bananas.
Yeah.
A lot of people are buying the Rift S. And for good reason, it's accessible.
And also the fact that the Oculus home store isn't really getting much new content. They go to Steam instead. So that's
I think everyone who has an Oculus Rift S also uses Steam.
Probably uses both. Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
Next up, at 26.91% is the original HTC Vive, which is admirable,
So
still holding in.
It's catching up with that one as well.
Catching up.
Is catching up to the original
And
Vive. Yeah.
The number one spot at 30.36% is the original Oculus Rift. Yeah.
How much?
The thing is, 30.36.
30.36.
Yeah,
So
but what you see is in the image, you see that the Oculus Rift and the old HTC Vive are slowly being squashed down, so their numbers will slowly be replaced over time.
What I get from this is that 1 in 2 people uses the Oculus Rift, uses a Rift.
Yeah, it's a shame
Either
that
the Oculus Rift or the Rift S.
Yeah, the metric that we don't have now, which I hope to have in the future now that they've changed the logo on Steam, is that users using Quest with a link cable. Hopefully we'll get those stats in the future.
Yeah, that will be interesting.
Yeah. So there's some hardware stats for you to sort of chew on and enjoy. But let's move on then. Next bit of news this week is about another Pancake game that's had the VR mod treatment. I know that a few of us have been enjoying the GTA 5 VR mod over the past couple of weeks.
There was no Pimax at all on that list. I just realized.
It's not mentioned. It's not listed.
They don't collect data of the Pimax.
Is that true?
That'd be
because I've never seen it in the list before.
I think I did.
But you make a really valid point.
I think I did a couple of years ago. I think I saw Pimax.
Strange that it's not there.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. Good point, though. I didn't even think about that.
I also didn't see the 3D head in there.
Well, that's for good reason.
Yeah.
Was that ever usable by consumers?
Yeah. I heard that Ben Lang is gonna play Half-Life with it soon.
The only thing you need a neck brace afterwards to support your head.